Live.
Don't swear.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look
Kids
on
watch.
here then. Let's load up so I can see the chat.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, here we go. I can see us all.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, we're there.
7 people in the chat. What's going on, guys?
Hey guys, what's happening?
What's up, boys and
Oh,
girls?
rummage around's in.
Rummage
yeah.
just jumped in, getting the viewers there.
Always the first in.
Yeah. No, I mean,
What's on it,
this
sir?
looks
How
good,
are
doesn't
you?
it, guys? This looks good. I think the plan is to get us together, hopefully once every week, 8:30, stream and just chat about eBay and answer some questions as we go. So, do you want to introduce yourself, boys? Because this is the first one which we've done.
Yeah, so I'm John Luke, the Reselling White Boy. We go below to Mr. Kieran.
I'm RummageAround. No, I'm Kieran from RummageAround. We'll go to the right to Closet Geek.
What's going on, guys? My name's Joe. If you haven't seen me before, I'm a reseller and I sell on eBay and I buy geeky stuff. And we got Ian up here.
Yeah, guys. Hi, I'm Ian. I'm the master of pieces. Coming to you today from the garage. The boys have already absolutely rinsed me for the garage already, but it's a place of peace. It's a place I get out, and this is where I do all my reselling. I got my packaging stuff behind me, loads of junk over there, and yeah, just this is where I live half the time.
Ian.
I thought it was a green screen, to be honest.
Ian, I've got something for you.
Go on.
In the chat, there's a guy called Thomas Hewitt. This guy here is your wrestling guy. I know you got all them figures the other day. This
Yes.
is the guy you want to hit up about that because he knows about his wrestling. I'm pretty sure he might actually do wrestling or he might actually commentate wrestling.
Oh, nice.
My friend's a pro wrestler. He's a crazy guy.
I just made a good sale, £170 just now. Microsoft Xbox One.
Smashed it.
Happy days.
It's not the best price, but there we go.
Yeah, I just got payment for my Wii U that I put up I literally put the Wii U up about an hour ago and it's gone for £100 already.
It's
just a console.
I can see the chat. I can see a chat. I think.
Hi, Reselling Kid.
Hello, Joseph, Thomas, Michael, Reseller Kid, JP Vintage, and Mr. Diggs. Welcome all.
Nice. I can't see the chat, guys. So if anything comes up, any questions, shout it out. And
Boy, you're getting called rotten.
Yeah, load it up on your phone.
Oh yeah, great idea.
That's what I've got going.
Is that a vintage Adidas jumper, Ian?
Mate, it looks vintage, doesn't it? No, this is from Sport Direct about 12 months ago. Had you thought though, Kieran, didn't it? You thought, mate. I thought that you sold clothes. I thought that was your thing.
I want to see what freaking the whole box of here down here somewhere full of clothes.
Thomas says, happy to help with wrestling advice. I am indeed a wrestling presenter as well.
Oh, I love that.
I stalked his Facebook because I sold. No, he gave me a Game Boy Advance to test all my Game Boy stuff on. So yeah, shout out to Thomas.
Thomas, what promotion do you present for? Because I've got a friend who wrestles. I think it's PCW or something like that. So yeah, let me know.
Let's see if I can
Who has the highest sale today here from Reseller Kid? My highest sale was 95 plus £5 postage.
WAW. I don't know. I'm not even a massive wrestling fan. My mate's a big wrestler, Thomas. Matthew Brooks.
Biggest sale. Guys, what's your biggest sale today? So wants to know.
Today.
Yeah.
It's not
biggest sale today. Mate, this sounds really sad, but my biggest sale today is this Thomas the Tank, and it's gone for 15 quid. It's been one of them days.
That's not bad though. I've got a box full of Thomas stuff, which I just haven't even. I've got it all listed up together.
Oh, hang on, Thomas. I've got a WAW jacket. Give me 2 seconds.
Where's he off now?
Mine's 1999. Happy with that.
What's going on, DB Resales? Nice to see you back.
All right, DB.
DB Resales is a YouTuber, for those who don't know. He's just put up another video. He was quite active a couple of months ago, but now he's just come back to life.
Back from the dead.
He's
so
back.
Mr. Diggs, actually, saying that. Mr. Diggs is a YouTuber as well. I watch his channel.
Both cool guys. So
Nice.
Mr.
Another
Diggs is called
sale.
Adrian, I'm guessing. And then DB is called Damien.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm just
Of
trying to get
course.
these comments up. I'm not having much luck. I'll try that next time. Costume change.
Hang on,
He's
boys.
back.
I'm
Here
back.
he is.
Look,
Just signed
Thomas.
his shirt.
I went to a WAW a couple of years ago. Hang on, where the fuck's the logo gone?
Language.
Wait, language.
Sorry.
You can't demonetize a 300 sub channel.
WAW.
Cool.
Thomas, that's for you.
Small
then.
world.
What was I going to say? I was going to. Oh yeah, I got something I thought Ian might like. I picked up today.
Oh yeah, go on.
I'm excited now.
Yeah, same here.
Meanwhile, this is what I found in the shop. Found a little chase pop. Not worth
Oh,
much.
hey, Adrian.
But,
When I picked up
Pog.
this, I thought this would be right up your street. Let's have a look.
Go on, let's go on. Let's have a look.
There's
I don't know
one.
what on earth this will be.
There's two.
Oh,
Right,
look,
some
Thomas. No
vinyls.
way,
Here's
Rummage.
some
That's it.
vinyls. So we've got Rupert.
I'll
on
buy the
vinyl.
Disney one off you.
Nice.
On vinyl. What's that about?
Why am I gonna like that?
Is it the
You're
soundtrack?
into really weird
that?
stuff, man.
What? Oh, like Rupert the Bear disc records. Thanks.
And then the best of all, oh, this one's actually a
Hi,
photo,
Carl.
man.
Hi, Damien. Welcome back, Damien. We haven't seen you in a while. How's it been going?
Disney.
JP, have got good sales over the weekend. 10 today as well.
I don't think
You've had-
yesterday was probably my worst day in a while. Oh wow, everybody's
Same, actually.
in here now.
I think you only got 3 or 4 yesterday.
Oh,
Hi,
they're just saying
Daniel.
hello to each other.
Hey, Carl. Hi,
Right, Carl.
Daniel. Hi, Damien.
Yeah, I don't
Going
know.
all right,
People
Daniel.
watching. What else?
Yeah, don't know
Reseller
about.
kids.
Sorry, Kieran, go on, crack on.
The Reseller Kid has said, has anyone here had a copyright claim before? I
have
haven't.
had one. I've had one. That was before
Did you-
I hit 1,000 subs.
Did you get a strike for it?
No,
That's
I
all
didn't
right.
Just
fight for it.
No.
I appealed it, and then I won the appeal as well. So
Was it for
yeah,
music or something?
I think so, yeah. And I went through the whole
Yeah.
video, and there was no music in it. It was probably my promo video actually, where it's got a picture of me holding a bin bag. It was that video there, and then it got struck down, and then I fought it, and then it got put back up. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They literally flag everything, like UMG and all the production companies. As soon as you put something up, it's like a minute later they detect it.
have you seen that thing about Lucy? Is it Lucy Liu? I can't remember. Susie Liu. She's a
Not too
YouTuber.
sure, no.
No.
Oh, she's been rinsed recently. But yeah, all she done was she done live reactions to animes. So she'd watch Naruto. Naruto got
Yeah.
in the corner, and she'll just be sat there like this. Basically streaming
I hope
live.
someone's recorded that because
Well,
that's a meme.
Well, I watch a lot of music reaction channels, and a lot of them get demonetized straight away. Most of the time, they have a lot of subs, but they're not making much from it.
But she kept.
Uh,
she was all right. She was going all right, and she had like 300,000 subscribers, and then she was climbing, and then she got shot down. I think yesterday. I think she'd been sued.
That's crazy.
Jeepers.
That's why a lot of them
Carl,
reaction channels, they need to make
Sorry,
Patreons.
I've got a question there. I've got a question.
Yeah,
from
go on.
Carl Joe. Do I think my mates got better games than you? Although, no, Carl, in the big game collection, I'm assuming you mean. No, I don't think he got better games. I think we just went 50-50. He's sold all of his already and made profit. But the way he sold them is he bundled them all up together and then sold them on like that. So he could have probably made £1,000 profit, but I think he just doubled his money instead. Whereas I'm
Quick flip.
individually listing, and I'm milking it like a cat.
One
I
by
don't
one.
milk cats. Masterpieces sitting there all confused.
Yeah. You know what I've been doing, right? You know what I've been doing? I've been trying to get my phone to work so I can see all the things. I know I got big glasses on. I was doing this, trying to like look at it down there. Right, I'm back with it now. I'm back. I know what I'm doing now.
Kieran, have you still
Practical.
got the Wii
Cheers,
bag
man.
holdall? Joseph, yes, I do have the Wii bag holdall still, mate. Why is that?
I didn't see you live, Mr. Diggs. Says he had his first live yesterday, but you'll have to, let us know. We'll definitely jump in. Maybe jump on one of these two.
has asked, Daniel Cormier, the world light heavyweight champion, not anymore, but just picked NTSC Metal Gear Solid premium package, best pickup so far. Well done, Daniel. Wicked pickup there.
What does the NTSC stand for?
It's American version, so obviously
right.
the game will be
Different
out,
variant.
and that one will be American one. It won't play in UK consoles, but obviously collectors will
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
No, cool. Sensor bars have been dispatched. I need to get them in and get the Wii's out.
Yeah.
I saw.
What's your plan? Go on, Kieran, crack on, man.
I saw a Wii bundle go for about £36 on auction this afternoon. Had 4 games as well.
It's like the Wall Street crash.
Yeah,
The Wii Street crash.
You've got to think about the times you list your auctions as well. I mean, 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon isn't the best time to end your
It's going like Sundays.
So you're not going to have as much attention. Whereas if you end at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night, that same console could have probably doubled that money. Obviously, I do think the Wii's, they have really dropped in price at the moment. It's the PlayStation 3 that's smashing it. PlayStation 3
I sold
consoles,
2 Xbox bundles today, to be fair.
and Xbox bundles, yeah, they're all doing really well. And also, you've got to consider any Xbox games you get in at the moment. Is it worth keeping back? Because the new Xbox that's going to come out is going to be backwards compatible with every Xbox game you've got.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
It's worth keeping hold of low value games.
Joseph, I will buy that off you. Let me know when you list it. I was your first subscriber sale. Yes, have you received your product yet? I have sent it. This is good. If it hasn't come, that's not a good thing.
Where's that question? I'm missing that.
Joseph asked me if my Wii bag was still for sale. Which it is.
JP, I'm looking at getting a Zebra. I've not currently got a label printer, but I've heard that Brother one's pretty good too. But I'm not an expert myself.
I did use a Brother QL 500 before I used all this, and I gave it away on my 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That went off. But yeah, it was a good machine, and the paper, but it's just small. Obviously, Dymo 4XL cost me £200, but obviously I'm going to bang on about it because I think it's a fantastic piece of equipment. The Zebra I've heard is exactly the same. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think it's preference really, and I think
of course.
the Dymo just looks really tidy.
Yeah, they're like the main two, or the main 3 with the Brother one.
Yeah, I'm still quite old school, lads. I get the pen and paper out, handwrite all my labels and stick them on. I do.
But £4 postage, mate.
£4 postage is, hourly rate. You got to think of the hourly rate. But no, I mean, for like the volume of sales which I have, that still works for me. If my sales really do climb, then I am going to have to do something that's a bit more quicker.
Yeah. I'll just use a normal printer, and I'll buy a 6x4 labels on 4 times on an A4.
That's what I've been doing. I had 38 orders to pack on Tuesday, and I cut and stick every one. Was not fun. So I'm definitely going to go and get a thermal printer very soon.
Yeah.
Just saves time. I think they just fly out the machine, and you just stick and whack them on, and you're done. Probably saved me about 45 minutes at least. JP
Vintage said pen and paper would take a few hours. Jesus, go get some Polish workers to do it for you, Marty.
I could go down I can go and get some Welsh ones anyway. It's all good.
I handwrite all my labels.
It's just a little
Sounds
touch
good,
of class,
Mr.
lads. Try it,
Well, I did that at first. Just gets out of hand. My hand falls off literally.
Just do what Joe does, gets his missus to pack everything for him.
Yeah, but I have to pack up 50 things a bloody night.
Slave labor.
I've got 9 orders to do tomorrow, but it's never ending, is it? Madness.
Yeah.
I just had somebody message me on eBay. A PlayStation 3 console turned up to them broken. What do you reckon, guys? Scam?
Scam.
Yeah.
I've got my... Always a scam, isn't it?
Yeah. Just had a good
Scumbag.
message here from the reseller kid saying I should try using Hermes or UPS. For me though, when it comes to postage, I got a post office literally 2 or 3 minutes like walk from me. I hate posting stuff. It's like a massive grind for me. So
Yeah.
I don't mind paying a bit more posting it as long as it's easy to do and convenient. What do you guys
Yeah.
reckon?
Oh, Joe's
No, it makes
got
sense.
JFJ. Well done, man. Sorry. That was a little bit off track.
I would definitely try and get your Royal Mail labels done at home if it gets to that point, and just drop them at the post office.
Yeah.
You can literally just drop them on there, and then you don't have to queue or anything.
Especially
apart
if
from
you're
that, yeah.
prepaid for 'em. If you're prepaid
Yeah, just
for 'em as
prepaid.
well,
Yeah.
and drop it off, and they appreciate it as well because they can get on with it whenever they want. And you just turn up the next day and collect your receipts. I mean, it saves you time. It saves you a lot of time because you can bulk buy labels. Hey, all you got to do is write in the weights.
Yeah.
You, once you get a hang of it, you'll be quicker.
Yeah, I quite fancy trying that because at the minute with all social distancing, you're queuing up outside the post office for hours, just waiting to get served. So yeah, I'm going to look into that.
Yeah, you should do. Come in handy.
The only reason why I don't use Royal Mail is because I've got a Hermes drop-off point around the corner, so I just use Hermes. It's just like you said,
Do you
it's
not
easy
use
and convenient,
Royal
isn't
Mail
it?
for games? Do you not use Royal Mail
Apart
for
from
your
Royal
games?
Mail, yeah, for my games.
Yeah.
But
I post anything in
I've
a
only
post box.
I've only recently started selling games, though. To be fair, I used to do a lot, like Ian said. I used to do a lot of clothing and shoes and training. Like I built my whole eBay on trainers. So I've
I
only
built my
recently
whole
started.
eBay- Sorry.
That's all right.
I built my whole
I think
eBay on games. That's where I started, and people love the games. And obviously, soon as the whole kick-off of the lockdown, everybody wants games, and everybody's watching me because they want to see what's selling. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and obviously, I'm watching all of you guys. I'm messaging Ian about Warhammer things I find. I'm messaging like I don't know.
Weird stuff, yeah.
There's a niche for everything. Everyone's got their own little thing.
Warhammer was my biggest sale. Obviously, I got a 4K collection. The books sold for £700. Obviously, it's 50 kilos, so I had to post that out. That was a nightmare.
Yeah, I bet.
Just the
Decent
50
sale, though.
kilos. Very
Decent
good sale.
What about you though, John? What did you build up all your stuff on?
What do you mean?
Did you start off selling games as well, or?
Yeah,
Or
I'd
do you start
say
with everything?
mostly games and toys because I think I started in 2016. When I originally started, I was watching a lot of Ben Fitzpatrick. I don't know if you've seen him before. He used to make videos a while ago, but yeah, mainly games and toys. Then you kind of grow and develop new things. You're always learning.
He done a live chat with Ross the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Alex.
Yeah. I've not seen him. I've not really caught up. But he's a brummy guy. Pretty cool.
JP Vintage.
Alison said how much? Oh, go on.
JP Vintage, just send me a message on Facebook and we'll have a chat about that. The Atari 2600.
I've got a little pickup to show you today, actually. May as well.
Go for it.
Got I don't know if you're in the Facebook reselling group, but some guy was giving up a lot of his stuff because he stopped trading. But it's these Assassin's Creed jackets. Don't know if you've seen them.
That's sick.
They're that's a female one. It's off
That's
Unity.
cool.
Oh, I like them.
But I got 9 of them. I got 8 of the male ones, and then just the one female one. But this is the male one.
What's
You
the
can
retail on them?
So they're like, I think one went on bids for like £60. So I'm gonna. There's none on there at the minute, but I got them at £16 each. So all
Well,
with
if you're the
tax.
only person on there selling them.
There's no one on there. I'll aim
no
high.
competition. Yeah,
But I got
aim high. And if it ended
plenty of
on
sizes and
auction
stuff, but
at 60,
really cool.
If it ended on auction at 60, stick them up for stick them up for 70, 80 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm going to aim high.
Yeah.
Accepts offers, yeah. But yeah, really cool. Really well made as well. Heavy.
I
don't know how they. I don't know how you
be.
become an assassin in those, to be honest. But yeah, really cool. Pleased for that.
Joe, Alison's asked, how much was the postage on the books in the end?
The postage on the books, 50 kilos of books was just over £50.
Cool.
So yeah, but you got to think about it. I sold it for £700 plus £30 postage, so that's £680. I paid £80 for it for the lot. So I would say you look at £600 profit, but actually it's not, because you've got to take 10%. So you're looking at about 70%, £70 plus the cost of the books, £80 plus the cost of the postage, £50. Add all them together, subtract that from what I've made, and that's my profit there. But either way, it's over 500.
Good money.
So good, don't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in the Warhammer stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd certainly recommend looking out for Warhammer stuff. I find you get the plastic figures and you get the metal figures. The metal ones go for £3 to £5 each as a guide. So if you're looking at the big bundles that come on Facebook Marketplace, use that as a rule, and then you can kind of work it out that way.
Yeah. Is there like a lot less value in the plastic figures then, if they've already been? Are they painted and stuff?
Yeah, it's not really. I think the metal ones are worth more because they're generally older and they're harder to get.
Yeah.
But nowadays you can strip paint off metal ones, strip paint off plastic ones, so people can bring them back to the original forms.
Whatever they wanted to.
So
Cool.
So it's certainly something to look out for.
Yeah, I picked up a castle. Sorry, yeah, I just picked up a castle a few months ago, like one of the only car boots, and that was a 10. I got about 60 for that.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Can I just quickly say to the chat, for you guys who's watching, if we do miss your questions, just keep spamming it until we get to it. But obviously, as it goes down, we'll miss it because we're chatting. But yeah, we'll try and answer all of your questions. Just if we do miss it, please accept.
Put it back in.
Carl said to John, Assassin's Creed game comes out in October, so you'll do well for them jackets around that sort of time.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think it's from Unity. I think it was 2014 when it came out, but people will have the hots for it later in the year, definitely. Yeah. So I'm going to aim them high anyway and see what. I think one sold in Europe for over 70, so I'm just going to aim super high and accept offers, like you say.
Yeah, I mean, if you're open to, obviously, most of them hoodies, what I've been selling, the TFG Bro hoodies, they've been selling over £50. So that's part of the contract. I'm not allowed to sell it for under £50 each. But most of them be going to America. America's smashing it.
Yeah.
And obviously, wherever it comes out first, I think you do well as long as you keep the GSP on. Yeah,
of course. With the TGF hoodies, did you buy them from TGF?
No, I did not buy them from TGF. No, this is their retired stock. Normally, what I happen to go on, and they'd sell out within 5 minutes.
Of course.
At this point, what they've done is, let's just say they've got 1,000 of the hoodies. They've put up on their store, they've got 500, and then they've gone, whoops, oh well, get rid of them, and then obviously people like me buy them.
Yeah, of course. I used to flip Supreme and Palace and all that. I do like my fashion, not as much anymore, but there is money in it. You've got to pay up for some things, but some things return a lot too.
So question from Reseller Kids, everybody. I assume this is for. What is your most hated video game?
Most hated game?
FIFA.
FIFA? Do you want us to say FIFA?
FIFA sucks. I hate
there's a lot of bad games, isn't there?
Hang on, I've got 3 of the same game.
I'm a big Call of Duty player, so I'm going to say Battlefield. Just because I'm biased. But yeah, there's a lot of games that I probably wouldn't have played. But I don't hate any games. I don't. One of those. I don't like scary games.
What won't someone tell
Actually,
me?
it's that hated. I've got 4 of them.
I don't quite understand what you're saying there, Reseller Kids. Thomas Hewitt says, do you think Wii bundles are now flopping? I think Ian's thought that for a while. So
yeah.
Ian thinks that. I think they've reduced in price. I'd say probably 20% less than what they were a month ago, but they're still selling. But I would, if you got Wii stuff, list it now, shift it as quick as you can, because it's not going to be worth much very soon.
Yeah, the bubble's bursting.
Just before you get yours, John.
Yeah, I'm going to flip them out straight away. To be fair, I'm in profit
to.
on all of those 3 bundles, and I've not even sold the actual unit yet, any of the units, so I'm happy. Moncler sweatshirt for 150. You cannot complain with that. Laughing.
Carl, I assume you mean FIFA 17 for the Xbox 360. It's not really worth much on the Xbox One, but the Xbox 360, FIFA 17 is about a £25 game. Yeah, but they actually.
I would never have known that.
Did you not?
Damn.
FIFA
Wow.
17 because
Is that the last one they made?
It wasn't the last one they made. They actually released it after the Xbox One was out, so it's a very rare game. But FIFA 17 for the 360 is worth £25. You can actually get FIFA 18 for the Xbox 360, and you're looking at about £50-60 for that.
Is that
I'll
right?
keep an eye out.
Yeah.
It's like there's an LMA manager. I think it's 2009 or something that's worth a little bit,
I think
about 20 quid or something like that. That's on 360. 2007 or something.
Thomas Hewitt in the chat told me about that, but yeah, he knows that one.
I sold 2008. I sold LMA.
Yeah, it's like the last one they released. But yeah, it's
2008 on the
decent
Xbox for £17.
Yeah, I sold
Some just random
FIFA
games.
17 the other day for £25. FIFA 16 as well. That's the last one originally released on the Xbox 360. That goes between £5 and £10 if you want.
I'll probably have a copy of that. No, it's about Xbox One. No.
Don't know what on earth is lurking in the dark there, mine, John.
Obviously,
got my games up there, I can't see.
Pokemon games are always going to be worth money because it's a fantastic game. But for £25 to £30, you're shooting low there. Obviously, if you're looking at games like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and if you got them complete with the Pokewalker, you're looking between like £70, £80, £90 for that.
Yeah, highly collectible.
Yeah.
Mega. I sold, what was it, Pokemon Sun the other day, 3DS for about 20 quid. I think that Is it? I was going to say, Joe, you always message me and say, "Oh, you've undersold that. You've sold that too cheap." I'm still getting used to games and selling games. You're always the first on my game. He is, yeah.
That Pokemon game, the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, were both bit of flop, and so both worth about £12 each at the minute. Well, not at a minute, about 2 months ago. So when you said you sold it for £20, I was like, "Get on, that's worth more now."
That was about the nicest message you've ever sent me, I think. Don't get many mind.
Well done, you got what you should have got. Yeah, the Phoenix Knight series, I remember a few years ago they were really hot. You get decent money for you, what I can remember. The Peter Kay series. Yeah.
I bought tons of wrestling pay-per-view DVDs. I spent about 80 pence each, and those ones are selling quite well. So keep an eye out for your wrestling ones.
Get on DB Resales. He says he sold Pokemon Blue for the Game Boy for £20. And again, you undersold that.
No, yeah. I would have said that's good. I'd have done that.
No, well, I would have replaced the battery in it, and I would have gone $29.99.
Yeah.
But
sell it refurbished.
Sell it refurbished.
Brand new.
No, to be fair, I think you're on about Nick and Andrew's channel there. I actually believe that what they had there with the Hoovers, I would class that as sell it refurbished. If he's sourced all of them new parts for the Hoover, obviously the one that's burning out, scrap that one off the table. But he sourced all of the parts for those Hoovers, all the new attachments. I'd say that's sell it refurbished.
I would have thought so too.
When I buy Xbox controllers, Xbox 360 controllers, I'll strip them apart, especially if they've got leaked battery. I'll strip them apart, I'll clean them down. I use rough brush on the inside and some alcohol, and I'll clean it all down. I'd put a new battery pack that isn't corroded, hasn't got any corrosion on it, and I'll list that as seller refurbished. But
I think it's just because I think a few people in the comments actually refurbished vacuums, and they was a little bit offended because they was like they couldn't believe it, but that's what you get in the business, isn't it? That's what happens. But I thought it was seller refurbished, to be honest.
Cart only at DB Resales. If you had it as the Pokemon Blue with the box, mint condition, you're looking like, I mean, depends how good condition it is. Condition. Obviously, you could get a lot of money for that.
99.99 Wii console. Where's that just jumped? 2 controllers, 2 nunchucks. No, I think that's all right. To be honest, I've been selling one Wii controller for about 20 with the slip cover case.
I've been selling Nintendo Wii's, just a Wii with one controller for 70.
Yeah, laughing.
I'm struggling to get rid of these last 2 bundles.
I know a few people are stripping down the Wii's and selling off their wires separately and the consoles separately. I'm like, why would you do that?
Nah.
Why would you do that?
That's what I mean. I normally do.
I've done that. Yeah, I mean, whenever parts of your like bundles, I definitely undersold it. No, whenever you've got like parts like which aren't like official, they're third party, I tend to kind of sell off like the official bits separately, and then bundle the third party ones together. It's just the way that I've done it.
I think that's a good idea. I think that's a really good idea to get rid of, especially the controllers. If you've got third-party controllers, bundling them with consoles. I've been doing that with PS3s, so I'll give one official controller, and because obviously I've got that big, massive job lot of third-party controllers, I'll throw in one of them as well, or I might throw in 2 or 3 of them with a PS3. I mean, people always want controllers. It doesn't really matter sometimes if it's official or not. Some people are just buying it for the kids to enjoy during lockdown. Right, I've got to have a look through the comments and see what questions we got here.
Yeah, no worries.
I saw that you had a new video out today, Kieran.
I did. It was a good
I haven't watched it yet.
I've sold most of it already.
Have you?
Yeah, to be honest. But I'm with you on that. I think because it came with quite a lot of Wii stuff and that, I've just sold everything as quick as I could because I just really don't. I'm really struggling to see the Wii prices going any higher anymore because, like I said, I've been watching Wii's quite religiously, and a lot of Wii's now are going for like 40 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that.
Good.
I do think we've seen the high end of that and it's going. I think at the beginning of it, I actually was really lucky to come across 10 Nintendo Wii's, and that's when they started shifting. They all went out within the next couple of days. And then I was just like, everybody, Wii's are massive, get them listed as soon as you can. Then I started paying over the top for Wii's, paying stupid money for Wii's to try and get more stock in, and it paid off because they all sold. And now, really, you're looking back at Wii consoles, if it's not £20 bundle, it's not worth picking up.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
No, I completely agree.
I've sold 23 hair clippers now. Nearly all gone. But everyone needs a haircut.
Can you send one over here?
Yeah, send one masterpieces.
To be honest, I need one too, but I'm just growing it out again.
I didn't that bad.
We've got a few. We've got a few questions. What price would you sell an Xbox 360 with one controller, 250 gig? That's probably a question for Joe.
Gig, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't see the question, but a 250 gig, one official controller, all the wires, HDMI cable. I always give them a brand new HDMI cable. I'd sell that for $69.99 to $79.99. I list it for $79.99. I put offers on, and I'll take, if somebody's offered me within the first couple of days $69.99 or more, I'll take that. Other than that, I'll wait, and I'll see it through, and it will eventually sell. That's what I do.
I sold a 250 gigabyte console today with 10 games for just under £100, but they were literally rubbish games. So the prices are still there for Xboxes, but just not for Wii's.
Mr. Diggs is just saying where you guys getting the stock from with the charity shops and the car boots not on at the minute. Mostly Facebook Marketplace, like contactless payments, obviously keeping the social distancing, and then when I'm in the grocery store or the discount store picking up essential goods, you can always get a bit of RA that way as well.
I've been a little bit naughty, Mr. Diggs, and it's only because I got a bit too excited, and I didn't take into account that we're in lockdown. But this morning, at 10 o'clock. I woke up at 10 o'clock. I got a message on my phone saying, this second-hand store's closing down. All their fire hazards. They're trying to get rid of all of their stock. I was like, right, I'm there. And I turned up there and I went and picked up a load of stuff. I shouldn't have done that because I was too close to other people. And I do apologise to everybody who's seen that video. I was a bit silly. And yeah, I won't be doing it again. I just didn't. I forgot we're in lockdown, to be honest. I really did.
Impulse.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Impulse, exactly.
All's forgiven.
You know what I'm doing at the minute? I'm kind of using this time to go through all my death pile. I've got loads of stuff which I've been meaning to list up for ages and ages, and now is a good time to do it. It's a bit of a grind. I'm not enjoying it, but there's no, like you say, you can't get a decent stock or lots of stock, so it's a good time just to dip into that.
Just work through what you've got, yeah. Definitely.
Right, CB Resale says, I'm picking up VHS bundles from virus-ridden houses. He put up a video yesterday, DB Resales, it's Damien, if you haven't seen his channel, and he went off, he won an auction on eBay for £3 for a load of VHS tapes. And he turned up at the house and said, do you not mind about a social distancing? And then the ladies turned around to him and said, no, it's all right. I've already had the virus.
No, never. That is a shocker.
Why are you getting people to come around your house? Nut job. But yeah.
I've already had it. Imagine.
I've already had it.
Really?
Oh, that's crazy.
I won a listing on eBay. Gonna pick it up Friday, and it was literally like 1 in the morning. I think it ended at about 9 in the morning. I'm never up then, so I just put £12 in. It was like, it said car boot sale job lot. It had a Wii in there, Wii Sports Resort, and a few other bits, and just like random car boot stuff. But I've got to go and get it all. Obviously, there's a Wii, like a working Wii with loads of games. I paid £11, which is good really, but I've got to collect the sugar as well. A few lampshades.
Sugar.
If I was to give advice to anybody who's looking at getting stock in, I wouldn't do what I've done today. Full stop. I wouldn't go round to people's houses and pick up.
No.
If you watch my videos from about a week ago, the way I was getting stock was I was getting things off of Facebook Marketplace. I was paying them via PayPal or bank transfer, and I was sending taxis around to their house because taxis are still classed as key workers. I was sending taxis around to their house to pick it up. Obviously, I had to pay up a bit more, but I'd get the stock that way. And if I was to suggest to anybody how to get stock, I'd say do that. Wipe everything down at your front door before you bring it in. But yeah.
Yeah, of course. Got to be safe than sorry. Definitely.
I've got some. Because obviously I used to be a chef. We got the germy spray. So I just spray everything with the germy spray.
Yeah. Get it all.
But it's just easier. So before everything comes in the house, I use the decontamination spray, and then I bring it in.
Let's try and catch up with the chat for a minute.
Are you going back to chefing, Joe? Or are you quitting it? No, you're going back.
No,
again?
I'm going back to chefing. The reason I'm going back to chefing is because number one, security. I'm a little bit of like, obviously I can, and I've proven to myself I can do this full time, but obviously I suppose I could go off and do this full time. It's not so much that, it's more about, it's a very lonely thing to do. Like, you're sat at home all day, you're selling things. Obviously I've got YouTube, but it's not talking to people. It's not. Obviously I'm sharing my information with people, but it's not talking to people. And as a chef, I speak to my customers, I speak to the staff that are there, and it's just more sociable. So yeah, I think I will carry on, even if I did this as my full-time job and I've done that as like a voluntary 1 day a week thing. Like, I would still go back.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely stay in my job part-time as well, just to keep the social side of work too. I think it's key to keeping motivated as well.
Reseller kid, Nintendo Wii console, perfect condition, fully working, with all accessories, cables, complete with sense bar, Wii Fit board, 3 steering wheels, Mario Kart, 7 controllers, 4 motion pluses, Wii Sport Resorts, 4 nunchucks, 23 games, Wii Sports, Super Mario 1, 2, Mario Kart 8, Pokemon times 2, Harvest Moon, Just Dance 3, Star Wars times 2. Is this worth £100? Oh, give me £100 just for saying it if you want. Jeez.
Mario Party, Pokemon, Harvest Moon.
2 Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Mario
I hope-
Kart
7 controllers.
Yes.
It's a big family.
Yeah.
It's a big family.
Yeah,
I'd take that
100%.
because the 7 controllers would pay that back, even like
All day
at
long.
least.
All day long.
Is that on eBay? That'll search
Buy
it.
it. Yeah. I like bid.
You're gonna get more taking that to CEX. You're taking that to CEX, you're gonna get more than £100 regardless.
Yeah.
So think about it that way. We've got a lot here. DB resales something. It's got a question mark. What's the question? I don't know. Buy or to sell? I assume it's on about reseller kids. It's just them two chatting to each other now.
We've had 28 people maximum so far. That's pretty good.
That's not bad, is it?
That's
Yeah,
not
it's a
bad
good first
considering.
dream.
Oh, it's decent.
It's what I
For a
call
last minute throw. Have we got any more questions? Anybody? We're going to be on until about 9:30, so fire away. Fire away.
Yeah, I got 20
Go on,
minutes.
sing. Should we do a karaoke?
So, Ian, I've got a question for you, Ian.
Do it. Let's go for it.
All right, what should I ask you? How much stuff have you got left in your death pile, and how are you getting on with it?
Right. So I've got from the bundles. I like to buy big bundles of things, and then I've got loads of enthusiasm to make my money back, and then sell the fun stuff. And then the bits that aren't worth much, it kind of gets stuck at the back. So a few wrestling figures, few DVDs, but I've inherited a load of like costume jewelry, and I just do not know what to do with that at all. So I've just been leaving that. So it's that really.
It mounts
I
up,
think
doesn't it? The stuff
really-
you don't want to sort. Go
I
on,
think really
John.
you have to show a bit of interest in what you're selling to actually.
Yes.
Definitely.
I mean, obviously, I enjoy my games. I enjoy Pokemon. I enjoy things like that. So I enjoy selling that sort of thing. So when I list that sort of stuff, I go for premium prices. But when I'm selling a pair of shoes, I'll stick it out for £30, and somebody will say, "You take £12." I'm like, "Yeah, take him." Like, get rid of him. But somebody offered me, like, if I had Pokemon Soul Silver up for sale for £50, and somebody offered me, says, "We take 45." What? No, I will not.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. But I think it's all about what you enjoy, really.
You've got to enjoy it, because then you kind of enjoy the listing. You enjoy taking photos of it. You enjoy researching it.
Yeah.
If you've got no interest, you just don't want to do it, do you?
No, not at
I
all.
completely agree. That's why I started with clothing and trainers, because I've always had an active interest in fashion and stuff, and I kind of dabble
reselling.
now. Dabble in games because I watch Joe quite a lot, so I blame Joe for that.
Yeah.
Joe, I've literally
reselling.
just sold. I've just sold
He
an
says,
official Xbox 360 controller, but for £17 without a back. Is that good, or have I undersold that?
I've been doing it for 4 years, MTS reselling, on and off. But yeah, been doing it proper for 6 months now, like full on.
Fred Chapman's just said, "Joe, you put an offer in on Pokemon Black for me the other day." Yeah, I was trying to snipe on eBay. I was putting loads of lower ball offers in on loads of things, like
Busted.
Pokemon games and stuff like that. but Fred's just called me out on that.
Busted.
MST Reselling says, "How long have you all been reselling for, and who's full time?" I don't think any of us are full time MST.
Not full time, no.
No.
Not quite yet.
For themselves, but I've been selling since September last year.
I started 3 months ago, and I'm part time still.
Yeah, same. I think I've started reselling properly for about 3 months. I've been doing it on and off, selling like my kids' kind of old toys and things like that. And
I thought you meant your kids.
yeah, well, stick them up on eBay now. No, I just so I've kind of got in the swing of eBay, doing it that way, built up a bit of positive feedback. So I didn't come into it blind, but yeah, properly for about 3 months. You know what? I'm loving it. Any reseller will tell you that you kind of get like a buzz, don't you? and you
course
just
you do.
get hooked by it, and I've got that now.
Yeah,
Thomas
yeah.
says,
Well,
question to the group. What do you do if somebody gives you a lowball offer and then basically just says he's typing out as we spoke about it? Somebody gave me a lowball offer. I'll just leave it to bleed out and let it whittle away to the end of the day. But if it's something that that I wasn't too sure about, I've listed it at a high price because I didn't know what it was or how much it was worth, I'd consider the offer, but I'd see how many watches I had on there, and I might counter them. But I don't normally accept label offers, no.
I do the same. I let them just roll out, to be honest.
unless it's a pair of trainers, Joe. Get them out.
Sorry?
Unless it's a pair of trainers.
Kieran, are you glad you didn't chuck your job in now? You were ready to pull the trigger early March. I've actually probably sold more on eBay than I have made in my job anyway, to be honest. But yeah,
if you started paying yourself that money though, then you have no
Yeah.
money to buy new stock. That's the problem.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
you got-
I'm happy where I am now.
Well, I was going to drop to 2 days. I do 4 days a week at the minute. I was going to drop to 2. I put my notice in and then it all went off, so I'm still getting 4 days at this moment, which is quite lucky.
Taxman660 says, how long was it before you opened a shop on eBay? Who's got a shop on eBay? Yeah,
I got one.
I've just upgraded mine. I don't know when I opened my shop. I really don't know. I can't remember.
Just got the basic one. I did get one in 2017. I had it for about 8 months, and then I stopped doing eBay. I recently started one again about 4 months ago. But yeah, I've actually got quite a funny video. I did a haul video about 4 years ago. I was 17 then. Might have to put that up one day. That's like a 1,000 sub special or something.
How old are you now?
I'm 20.
Anyway.
I'm 21 now, and I literally sound the same in it, to be honest. But yeah, it was a good haul as well. 4-year-old haul.
How many hours a day would you say you put into reselling?
Me,
All of you, all of us.
It's consuming. It really is consuming. Like
Yeah.
I think about it and do it every single hour of every single day. Like I wake up because I've had a nightmare that somebody give me a negative feedback.
You are in there.
It's like before you go to sleep, you'll see if you can send any offers or you see if anyone's watching any new stuff. Like it's always on your mind. You'll wake up and see if anything's changed and like any new feedback. So like in that regard, it's always on your mind.
I've got a little tip for you on that. Send offers between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. and
Yeah.
time.
Prime time. I might do. Yeah. Just let them mount up.
It really
I'm
has
going to start doing
boosted my acceptance rate by about 50%.
Yeah.
Send out offers.
Yeah, I reckon I spend a couple of hours a day. I work 9 to 5, 5 days a week, and then by the time you've had a bit of dinner, put the kids to bed, couple of hours. Whether that's listing, whether that's making YouTube videos, packing. Yeah, I don't think I could spend any more time in it. Live streams, yeah. So this is eating into my 2 hours today, but hey, I'm loving it, man. Someone's going to get some late parcels tomorrow, and if I've got time to pack them.
I'm not even wrapping my parcels today.
Trying to see something amazing.
Go for it.
Beard comb. Oh, you again?
Wait, what was that?
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
That's crazy. Someone clip it.
Whoa.
Is that false?
That's a party trick, that is a party trick.
Don't box. It's fun when you punch them in the face, but when they punch it back, it hurts still.
So Joe, what's the difference between a basic shop to the shop you've got now?
I get 1,200 free listings instead of 300, 250. I get 1,200 free listings now, and I get access to instead of 3 months backlog, I get to see a full 12 months backlog of sales on eBay. Yeah, I haven't
Do you-
really explored it too much.
Do you get the packaging supplies as well? I see Nick
Yeah, you
always say you get a little bit of something, don't you?
But at the end of the day, the eBay packaging shop is extortionate prices.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just I get £10 a month. I'm gonna spend that all on tape.
Don't blame you.
Fair enough. I'm struggling with bubble wrap at the moment.
Yeah,
I just
Can't
ordered
get
a
bubble wrap
ton.
anywhere.
I'm on about 100 meter roll. No, my 100 meter roll a week at the minute.
Jeez.
A week?
That's a lot of
Wow.
Jack asks, do you all have different jobs outside of reselling, or are you all furloughed? I'm still in work full time. I'm working 7:30 till about 5:30 at the moment, so it's actually even longer than normal. I'm a sort of like a plant breeder, so we breed vegetables to make the perfect vegetable. I won't go into it because it's boring and it's monotonous, and people probably aren't that interested. Basically, we genetically modify vegetables for like restaurants and chefs and stuff. You know,
The
they want the
Martian.
perfect vegetable all the time.
It's Matt
So
Damon.
yeah, that's what I do.
Here we are.
What do you do then, Ian?
I'm a go on, Ian.
I'm a chartered civil engineer actually. So yeah, this is totally a hobby for me. I'm not afraid to admit that. You know, I've got a full-time job which I rely on to pay for the bills, pay the mortgage, pay everything like that. And this is a hobby to pay for things on the side. You know, take my family on like nice holidays, things. Yeah, bits and pieces like that. And someone asked earlier, would you ever consider kind of doing this full time? For me, probably not, because I like the security that 9 to 5 job gives me, and I'd be scared to lose that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Especially if
I
you're
think
really
that's
secure.
I think that's a problem with our society today, because we are all in that mindset where we want that security net. We want to be able to. I mean, obviously, once you've figured out that by doing this reselling, you can create your own security net. Right? Obviously, when I find that I can do that, then I'll probably be more comfortable to do it. But then again, I say the same thing. I'm a chef. I still chef. I do it still because number one, the security, and number two, the social interaction. Obviously, when I go boxing, I could go to a gym and go boxing. That social interaction is punching someone in the face. That isn't talking to someone. That's exercise. I'm not socializing. That is going to train. But when I go to work, I can socialize with people because I'm there for 12 hours. I can talk to everybody that's coming in, my customers. But yeah, chefing's brilliant.
Yeah, same
What
here.
about you, John?
I lifeguard and I'm a swimming teacher. So a lot of interaction with customers, like you say. It just keeps you sane, really. It's just something, not in the normal life. So I do enjoy working.
I used to be a lifeguard.
Did you?
Yeah,
It's not fun. It's not fun.
I used to be an outdoor leisure instructor, and lifeguard is one of the things I had to get. So when I was teaching kayaking, I had to have my
The
national
qualification
pool certificate. To actually teach people to kayak. But yeah, that's one of the things.
Yeah, I think when I go back, we're gonna have to all do the exam again, do the competency swim and that. So that's not gonna be fun.
Because you're supposed to update them every month, aren't you?
Yeah, we've not been able to train at all. No. I've
Thank you for
saved
joining
one person.
MTS Reselling.
Reseller kid. Yeah, Reseller kid just said, "Have you ever saved anyone?" One person, and that was only a few months ago. Just a little lad in a holiday club. You know, when they're on the school holidays, so he just went under.
When I was teaching kayaking, I did a little bit for the army cadets, and I went off to Kent, and we was on an army base. And after kayaking, this thunderstorm and everything come down, it's horrible. So everybody went into a shed. And I've gone into a shed after packing everything away, and there's a boy unconscious out the back, not breathing, not doing anything. So we've gone out back, and we found him, and we had to resuscitate him for 45 minutes before the ambulance got there, and he wasn't breathing for himself until the ambulance got there. They took him off, and we pretty much saved his life. But that's horrible, isn't it? It really is horrible.
That's the part of the job.
14-year-old boy as well.
Yeah, you never expect it. Like, you train for it, but when you're there and then you don't expect you're not ready for it. Even though you're CPR trained, you're not ready for it.
No, never.
Hi Tom, how are you?
It's scary, but then again, nobody wants to do it, do they?
Oh no, of course not. Hi Tom.
Essential.
Yeah, it's got to be done. But it's a good trait to have, like, if you're in the street and you've got that skill that you feel like you could help someone, even if you're not training constantly to do it, you'll know how to do it, kind of thing, won't you, Joe?
Yeah, obviously I still know how to do it, but
Yeah.
I haven't updated my training for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Tom, have you got any questions for us? We're on for probably another 5-10 minutes maximum.
Yeah.
So any more questions?
Is Wednesday a good day for you lot as well? By the way, if you was going to do one.
Well, I'd join you guys if I could figure out how to do what you've done here.
Yeah. But just switch it between channels.
I'll do it on Sunday. Obviously, I'll do my Sunday.
Yeah.
Chat. If you guys are up for that, I think I'd do it around 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fine.
7 on Sunday.
On average.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
It's simple to set up as well. It's really straightforward. I was making a meal of it trying to use OBS. Really well.
You saw the comment too, didn't you? You saw.
I saw that. Hey, nothing wrong with these, man. Nothing wrong with these. You know what I tried to do? I actually tried to record a video without my glasses on, and I was squinting around looking for stuff. So I'm never doing that again. So no, this is it.
I'll get the glasses on too. Just get a big reflection in mine. You just can't see me.
Nearly as bad as mine.
Honestly, you look like the professor of Money Heist, Ian. Have you seen Money Heist?
No, I haven't seen it. Is that a good thing?
Honestly, it's really good. Really good. It's like the top-rated show on Netflix at the moment. It's really
sweet.
good. If anyone's in the chat and is seeing that, back me up on that. Really good. It's Spanish. It's with subtitles, but it's awesome.
Sounds right up my street.
I've got a
I've got about
question.
6 pop vinyls from it.
What will you be doing after the stream then, you three? That's my question.
I'm going to spend some time with my beloved fiance, and I'm going to go give her a cuddle because I've ignored her all evening, and she's probably hating me right now because we're supposed to be doing wedding stuff. That's cool.
That is the professor. There is Master of Pieces pop vinyl. Available.
I need to get that.
Just take it out of the box and then you could be it.
Oh, that was decent, that.
Yeah, what pop vinyls are you collecting up there? I can see loads.
So
what ones have you got?
I've got Money Heist, Lost, and then a ton of Walking Dead, and then a few little UFC and football ones, and a bit of Breaking Bad.
I've got 3 Walking Dead ones. That's it. I mean, Walking Dead's my favourite, but I only collect the zombies. I've got
yeah.
Walker. I've got I can't remember Jenny. Is it Jenny? I can't remember. And then there was another zombie I had. I can't remember what it was called though.
Yeah, I've got a couple of zombies.
The one that's just
the bicycle girl. Is it the bicycle girl? Yeah.
And then I've got the little girl that's holding in the pink dress or something. Jenny, Walker Jenny or something.
Yeah.
They're worth a lot of money. Are you still watching Walking
I love
Dead?
my Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
You still watching it now? Do you still watch it? Are you up to date?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. It's the finale, innit? And we have got to wait for it.
I got something in that games bundle that was Walking Dead. I'll show you.
Yeah.
We've got a question from Jack. What do your other half think when you bring a lot of junk home from
That's
car
a top
booths, charity
question.
shops, etc.? That's a great
Little
question.
picture that's going up in the shed. Oh, where is it?
That's
My
awesome.
missus literally.
My
missus
Merlin
Jack,
Daryl. That's awesome.
My missus literally hates me when I come home with carloads of junk. She's like, "What are you doing with that?" And it stays in the living room for about 3 weeks, and then I decide to put it either in the 3 bedrooms or in the garage. So it never gets listed; it just gets chucked somewhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, my missus hates it.
The hardest thing I find, Kieran, is that because I sell a lot of toys, as soon as my kids see the stuff that I'm bringing back, all they want to do is get in and play with it all. So it's really hard to keep it away from them, or else it just gets absolutely trashed.
You could list it as tested.
Yeah, tested.
Fully tested and working.
No,
a little bit broken.
I think you'd have so much fun with your kids doing that. You could be like, "Oh, come on, kids, let's go to work," and they could come to work with you, testing the toys.
How good would that be?
That is wicked.
What about your
What would you do?
Mrs. Joe? What does she think when you come home with? I saw your video this afternoon, and you're like, I need to
try
quickly
not
get this cleaned up before my missus comes in.
Yeah, I try not. I mean, obviously, she puts up with a lot by just having me, so I try not to have it around her. I mean, I got it all upstairs, most of it, apart from the subwoofer today, but I really, really try and keep it out of her way because it's our house, and obviously, if I'm making all of a mess in our house, it's not really fair. So,
What about you, John? Do you live with your parents, John?
I
Or you
do live
on
with
your
my
own?
parents, yeah.
What,
live with my
what do
parents,
they
yeah.
think? What do they think when you walk in with like?
They just look at me
bag
like
full of-
more stuff, but it's going out as quick as it's coming in at the minute, so they're not too fussed. And obviously, I'm moving into the
Right.
shed in the next few months, so I've got tons of more room to come. So positive. Nothing too negative with the frowns.
That's a great point, that is, Joe. There's actually some stuff I have deliberately sold cheap just to show my wife that things are starting to go out as well. It's like a tactical sale just to keep her happy a little bit.
Yeah, you're like, no, I sold this for 50 quid when it's really only sold for about 6. If you just want it out, I do that as well.
Gotta be done.
But to be fair, my missus is now getting on board because I think she's realised that there's a lot of money to be made in it, and you can make money from it. And she's like, "Oh, actually, can I do something?" And you're like, "Is it because I could buy you a holiday or something now?"
Do you want a steak? A steak in the rummage around.
Yeah. Question: should I get that Wii bundle for £100? Oh yeah,
Yes.
I would.
do it.
Kid.
Just
Buy
do
it
it.
now
Before Joe finds it.
Yeah.
before Joe puts in 50 quid offer in.
50 quid and a pair of trainers.
Are you buying any more?
I got some ski boots I need to get rid of now, so yeah, you got some.
Yeah, I saw them. Are you buying any more abandoned? Not abandoned. That's the wrong word.
Storage
units,
units.
Joe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If some pop up, I've just had pictures sent to me from a purchase, a PlayStation 3 I sold the other day, and it is in shocking condition. It looks like UPS has thrown it across. I mean, I'm not happy with that.
What
Yeah.
is it actually destroyed? Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely
Damn.
destroyed. But
Where do you?
UPS,
Where?
Hermes gang.
No, it wasn't Hermes. It was UPS. It's the first time I've had a problem with UPS.
There's always one driver that's out to get you.
No, I don't think they're out to get me. I think they've just been a bit careless.
Yeah.
I bubble wrapped that one up to a T because I sold that for a good premium price as well. But then again, it might be their one. It might be their one coming back to me. I'll check it because I've listed it with serial number. So.
Shall we wrap this up now? I think we're just over an hour 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for watching. Obviously, all the channel links are in the description for Kieran, Ian, and Joe. Hopefully, we'll get one done again, maybe Sunday or Wednesday. We'll try and get something worked out. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys.
No,
Thank
thanks,
you guys
Joe.
for-
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Kieran. Thanks, John. Thanks for setting it up,
you.
John.
Yeah, no
Cheers,
worries.
guys.
Thank
I'll
you,
see you all soon.
everyone.
Take care.
See you soon.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.